Hey people, Inquisitor 3v3, Grey Suck under City Blue Team. We got some Plague Champions. First up is Doraka, rocking some AlphaLegion, and we have Conga Fury with the Death Guard Elite Scheme. These guys start off with a damage over time bolt gun, they can get melee weapons, some strong utility and support. Rounding off the team, pakornnext with an Inquisitor, offensive hero with powerful control abilities, begins in melee but can get specialized ranged weapons. Red team, Hector is a Lord General fighting in ranged combat, begins with a retinue of stormtroopers, very strong defense and support, can also add to the retinue. Deathcore of Krieg DLC, recolored bluish I think. Really cool Lord General skin with this. Alongside, Jimguistical is a Hive Tyrant, a very durable hero walking through objects that cannot be suppressed. Bring in support, disruption and offense, begins in melee with a basic synapse. Hormagaunts will need to flee though. I will call you Diego. And rounding off the teams, AlphaLegion with a Farseer, support hero fighting in melee, some powerful buffs and control abilities. We have, is this the Exodites? Yes, Exodites Elite Scheme, recolored red-ish. Red and black maybe? Kicking off in the mid. Some bolts of fire, making Diego think again. Where's the other Termagants? Here they are. Coming out a little bit late I think. Maybe, feels like it. Banshees on the prowl. Looking for some poor heavy infantry to slice up, but Heretics are here to save the day with a Doom Blast. A little bit early on a Doom Blast, but actually worked out well. Suppressed both the Farseer and the Banshees, but then they got wrecked and had to flee. We'll see if pakornnext can flank well. Inquisitor's doing a good job in the backlines there. Crippling poison though slows her down. Farseer runs away. Banshee's still in there. Fought off by the CSM. Did they drop a model? They didn't drop a model. That's amazing. They might drop a model on retreat though. Yep, only one though. Pretty good. Diego, the Hive Tyrant, runs away. Poor Diego. Just wanted to say hello to the Inquisitor. With his talons. Rangers on the field for AlphaLegion. I guess it didn't get more Guardians up then. And in the northeast, Hector has pushed through. Decapping wreck points, has grabbed these contested points here as well. Central wreck is blue though. Good start for blue in the mid. Can they now break south and cap stuff up in time though? There's two contested points here. 487 to 500. Can you get a decap over here too? That's fully matured, that wreck point. Hector's on the power. There's some noble worship. We've got some black grenades for Doraka. Hector not letting him get close to those guardsmen though. And it's wasted. 476 to 500 on the VPs. 2-1 for red. Artillery spotters on the way for Hector. Nothing else out yet for Jimguistical. Just a double toxin sacks. Have they built all the gens? They built 3 gens here. So that might indicate we're going to see double Raveners or something. Got some grenade launcher Heretics. Plague Champion getting very low. A tunnel war now up on the CSM, but they're not in cover. Sentinel comes in to threaten the stomp and carry out the stomp, but only hit a single model there. Now they're getting some help. Big flank from Conga Fury, but the Heretics targeting the wrong guardsman there. They could have really messed up that squad. Didn't quite get it done. Now Heretics are being crippled by Termagants, and Hormagaunts are there to weigh in. Anything yet for Diego the Hive Tyrant? Nope. Artillery spotters with their smoke from Hector. And some more guardsmen on the way. Havoc's up for Conga Fury. Hormagaunts can't do much else. He can't suppress Diego though. He'll take a lot of damage at this range. Rending Talons on the way. Needs to be careful. Uh-oh. Special attack was not helpful there. Might go down on retreat. Damage over time. Plague Champion stuff. Down they go. I assume it stacks from 2 Plague Champions. I should bloody hope so. Black Grenade again misses. Oh, it infected Diego while he lays unconscious. How dare you. Rending Talons was almost done. Only 20 power for that. Carthaginian Devils on the field for Pakorn. Versatile infantry that can disrupt from long and short range. Suppress. Get into melee. Support with smoke. All sorts of good stuff. Going around the edge of the map here. Fun fact. This thing here, well actually it was this one, on this side, was the first thing I built on this map. Everyone's super excited and interested about that. Towards the northeast, Warrior Brood with a Barbed Strangler for Jimguistical. So much for my double Ravenous prediction then. Do we have Adrenal Glands for these guys? Nope. Warrior Brood persuaded to leave. A bit too eager to get that Barbed Strangler shooting, I think. Can the blue team get their way back into the northeast? Both the Plague Champions are here. Meanwhile, southwest, double Rangers for AlphaLegion into Shuriken, which means no battle equipment for the Guardians yet. Some disruption from Catachans. Banshees come flying in. The Sentinel almost wiped. Banshees yelling, but just as they got shotguns, so they didn't actually suppress anything. Wait, did the shotgun not suppress then? The Banshees? Didn't seem like they got suppressed for very long. 421 to 500. Shuriken sets up right in their face. Can the Inquisitor get there? She can. Ties it up. Catachan should be doing something now. Should be breaking in there. A little bit late, but they get in. There's that grenade launcher, and then they run. AlphaLegion get on the VP. Meanwhile, northeast. Heavy bolter turret up for the Plague Champion. Is it your one? Yes, Doraka's. Tyranids get disrupted. Oh, that would have been a great time to chuck the Blight Grenade. Going for it now, I think. Heretics get destroyed, though. Heretics got wiped as Doraka was trying to get the Blight Grenade going. They do get it in. It's a decent throw. But they lost their Heretics trying to get that done. Havoc's creeping forward in a good place. Everything gets infected by the Blight Grenades there. And they can get revived now. It wasn't too bad for Doraka. The Heretics did have grenade launchers. I don't think they had Aspiring Champion. Now the Havocs can cover the Power Bash. They should do it reasonably quickly with double CSM and Aspiring Champion Heretics and the Plague Champion there. Double Artillery Spotters for Hector. I don't see this very often. Into Tier 2. And look at this. AlphaLegion on the VP. They have both the Naturals now, the red team. Sentinel does have the ground pound. Gets in on the Shuriken. Gets a good stomp. There's another Shuriken here. Bloody hell. Double Rangers, double Shuriken, and there's a sound bug. And we're back. Sound bug vanquished for now. AlphaLegion has their grip on this VP with this super heavy Tier 1, which is certainly putting some pressure on Pakorn. Can they get the Chimera out quickly enough to break out here? Because if it's not quickly enough, we're going to see Bright Lancers and all that. Inquisitor going for a flank with the crossbow bolt pistol. What's going on in this power? It's getting bashed to hell. Down to a sliver of health on this Gen 18. Everything else bashed and decapped. Trying to finish off the Gen, are they? Nope. They were trying to finish off those warriors. They did get a model of them. That was the Seismic Roar from Diego, the Hive Tyrant. Jim being sure to break all the cover over there. Meanwhile, back on blue team's natural VP, not looking so natural right now. Sentinel backs off and gets Ranger sniped. Pakorn might need a little hand here. We do have the Chimera on the way before AlphaLegion has even started the Tier 2. Thanks to this super heavy Tier 1. Gonna rush a Carney, says Jim. Fair enough, it's a strategy. The Hive Tyrant is... what is he attacking over here? Oh, it's a turret. Turret on the VP. Blight Grenade goes in as well. Doraka, sorry, is getting the hang of him. Got some Noise Marines too. Raptors, double turrets. Oh no, it went down. This one went down. Fair enough. Conga Fury asks if help is needed. Just as they were breaking out. Could have done with a little hand a little bit earlier, I think. But they were all bashing power, having a grand old time towards the north. Webway Gate on the southwest. Because of course there is. Tier 2s all round. Nothing out yet for Conga Fury. Anything queued up in terms of upgrades? Oh, got double Mark of Zinc CSM. That's where the power's gone. And this fella also has an autocannon. Shrine on the way from Conga Fury. You can worship the shrines of allies with your heretics, even if you're not the same hero, which is handy. Ormagaunt still don't have their adrenal glands. They're glandless. What's this? Oh, that's a double spotters. Autocannon is bad news for Hormagaunts. What are these fellas doing? I mean, they can suppress someone, but then what? They're here all alone. Somehow they missed that shot. Well, here's some support. Diego now has the extended carapace for the charge. And Warrior Brood just got found and decimated by Chaos Space Marines with Marco Zinch. Blastmaster Noise Marines on the way. Not a great time to upgrade though, fellas. Not a great time. Looks like they've got it. Nurgle Shrine is being worshipped, so they can reinforce off it now. And we've got some buffs. Stand firm. Immune to suppression because of the turrets and stuff. Raptors getting in there. Also stops their suppression from taking hold, although doesn't affect the Lord General himself. I guess when he's yelling stuff, he doesn't pay any attention to what he's saying. When he yells, stand firm. Mark of Khorne Chaos Space Marines with their chain axes. Counters power melee weapons in this game. Aspiring champion on the way. He gets a melter pistol, which is handy. They're really trying to get this turret down. Debuffed by the artillery spotters and is indeed shot down. Another turret though. Is that the third? Was that another one they built? Must have been. Gonna get a reviver here. Banshee's yelling. Found some isolated guardsmen, but the Chimera's here now. They have the aspect of strength, of course, so they can threaten the Chimera. The damage is taken. Bright Lance as well. Gonna go down. Does go down. Pakorn needs some help down here. Doraka's down to just 2 units as well. Red team getting some momentum. They can get some solid power bashes in now. Oh, look at this though. Blue team have the contested power up here completely built up. And the momentum is not affecting the northeast either. Doraka, despite their low numbers, are not being pressured right now. They've got the turret up. This wreck point is not getting capped. There we go. They're on it. Banshee's still yelling at stuff. Oh, Ogren's on the field. Kinetic Pulse knocking them down from the Rangers, and another one there. Bright Lance isn't very useful. Is it even shooting? Oh, they're not even set up. Oh, they're capping. Spirit Stone's heal going in. Just as the Hell Fury strike, though, hit. Almost wiped out the Guardian weapon team there. Bloody hell. Does some damage, eh? Ogrins have heavy melee damage. And some good disruption. We see the... What is it called again? I can't remember. The Bright Lance sting to increase damage to a target. Oh, they went down. Bloody hell. Jim is down to just warriors, though. The heck happened to Jimmy boy? Oh, wow. What was that? Everything got absolutely destroyed. Oh, was it a blight grenade throw? No. Doraka's down. They're now reviving Doraka. I didn't get a level. Got a little heal in there too. Almost got level 5. Bright Lance is going to bash power, I think, now. Maybe? Just huddles everything together for a heal. Guardian's down to 2 units. Are they going to power bash? This is quite indecisive from AlphaLegion. They're really thinking about how they're going to set up here. And they're not bashing power in the meantime. Banshees could be smacking on those things. Well, here comes Pakorn from the north. Bright Lance and Shuriken Cannon reface. Shotgun blast suppresses the Banshees. Well-timed hit there, but the double guardsmen, double flamer guardsmen actually, are in trouble. There's that grenade launcher. I think it's called Scorch Beam. The Bright Lance thing that debuffs damage resist. Wraith Guard getting caught by Catechans, and now the Inquisitor herself in melee. But they're alright. Pakorn really needs some help. Crippling Volley messing up the Banshees there. Farseer comes back with a special attack though. Rune Armor and Spirit Stones. Wraith Guard. And bash power pretty damn effectively, as you may expect. What's going on up here? It can't quite get this wreck point back for very long. 281 to 413. Blastmaster with a big hit. Jim still down to warriors. Did they... I wonder if they just got them killed on purpose so they could spam Carnifexes faster. Might have been. Uh-oh. Last Master. Dying to fire, very slowly dies. That was a incendiary shell from the artillery spotters, I imagine. And then they died. And Hector replaces them immediately. Replacing the spotters in tier 2. When they already have one. We've got some chosen plague marines here for Doraka. In amongst the warrior brood, they should do pretty well in this fight. Mark of Khorne CSM have to flee though. And there's a bunch of plasma guns now. Chosen plague marines are not heavy infantry, so they won't take extra damage, but it still hurts. Still got a level 1 Hive Tyrant here. Carnifex is indeed on the way for Jim. If they found the webway, they will now find the webway because Catechans can spot it. Down it goes, and they're getting their VP back with some help from Conga Fury. Carnifex hits the field, the first one for Jim. What's it going to be? A Thorn back, I think, to just charge up into that VP up there would do pretty well. But they're all kind of great. Oh, we have a pot-bellied Chaos Dreadnought here, the Death Guard one. Spotter shells doing work. Ouch. Setting up a whole bunch of plasma. Do they all have it? Yeah, they don't have their commissars though. Just sergeants. It's not like it gives them more plasma guns, I guess. Dreadnought needs to be careful. Las Cannon is in play, and we have a Strangled Thorn Cannon Carnifex. Meanwhile, Inquisitor gets all the way up there and decaps the wreck point. Nicely done. Did not mess around, did not wait. Can they get their power back though? I guess I don't need it. They've had this one all this time. Strangled Thorn gets the suppression. Is such a good weapon. Land Raider Phobos on the way for Doraka. You have a Chaos Predator right here. Mark of Nurgle for Conga Fury. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen a Mark of Nurgle tank. They get health regen. They get way more health as well. Melee resistance. And a different weapon on top. Noxious Cloud. Lots of pain for the guardsmen, but they'll survive it. They're just reinforced now. What are you guys up to? Taking care of that barrel? Well done. Power bashing. Got some Genes to the Brood as well for Jim. Oh no, the Blight Grenades only hit the Plague Champion. Poor Doraka. Had a couple of good chucks though, before that. Double CSM on the Gene Stealers. They should have kept fighting, I think. Oh, they're waiting for the Heretics to come in. Now the Heretics are on Jim, who could pop the Seismic Roar. Not yet. What is this? Eldar straight back onto the VP. They still have the webway in the southwest corner. Seer Council now here. Power melee squad that leap on you. An awesome damage resist aura to ranged weapons. Baneblade on the way for Pakorn. AlphaLegion has no red, so we're not going to see an Eldritch Storm anytime soon. Look what they do to this Inquisitor. And that's with Doom on her too. No chance of getting away. Guardsmen having to get so close with those flamers. Just getting wrecked by melee. Need a heavy weapon squad maybe, but then Wraith Guard will just march up to them, I suppose. Uh-oh, are they going to get away? Sergeant lives. Sergeant does not live. Why did I say any words? Sentence him to death. 201 to 348. That was a Baneblade shot. Meanwhile, back to the northeast. It's turning blue again. The Land Raider Phobos is out. Having a good time. And I need a drink of water. Where's my glass? Here it is. It's pitch black in here, so I can't see what I'm reaching for. There we go. Oh hey, Marco Zinch, Curse Dreadnought. Feel like it's been a while since I've seen one of these fellas too. We have a tier 3 Lictor now for Jim. They only got the one Carnifexes. I thought we were going to see loads of Carnifexes once they got tier 3. 167 to 348. Red team are holding on to the 2 naturals so far. Right Lance will put some pressure on the Baneblade. The Wraith Guard will do a good job as well. Needs to keep it moving so the Wraith Guard can't just plant their feet and get those volleys off. Yeah, the guardsmen with the flamers are really struggling. It's having to get so close. Really strange that we saw two of them. Did they get onto the power? I don't know. Maybe they bashed power with them at some point. Time field. Opening up a bunch of rear armor hits on the Baneblade, but it survives. Some lightning hand shooting from the Seer Council. Here comes the Mark of Nurgle Chaos Predator though. Big old slow fella, 1225 hit points at level 1. It's a tough old thing. Can they get rid of the Seer Council and maybe get some models off them? Doom up on the Plague Champion. Gonna die, I think. Surrounded by melee with Doom. Yeah, down he goes. Just puts Doom on stuff and the Seer Council just knock everything over. Can't get away. Looks like they are going to get their VP back though. He did some damage. Back to the northeast. Tyranids formation. And a Venom Cannon Hive Tyrant now getting shots in. It's an anti-vehicle weapon. Used to be kind of anti-everything, but they toned it down a bit. It's a bit more specialized now. Lictor in a fight with Chosen Plague Marines. They're stacking that damage over time. Gonna die, and does die. Sloppy then from Jim. Should have been aware of what the Lictor Alpha was up to. Could have jumped it out or something. Can they get this Phobos? Oh, the last cannons are just out of range now. I don't think there's anything else that can damage it. If it just keeps moving, the last cannon shouldn't be able to get a shot in. Yeah, it just needs to keep moving. Carnifex could have finished it off as well, but it's quite low. So it's a bit wary about moving forward, I think. No aspiring champion for the level 4 Mark of Zinzius, and we've got another Land Raider Phobos on the way. And a double cap for blue. Sneaky Stormtroopers. You got to say about Pakorn, whenever they break out, they are straight onto that VP, no messing. Got another decap over there, vital decaps. Webway still over here. Power is up. Blue team still have this northeast power. They've had it for ages now. Some repairs now for the Land Raider. They need a lot of repairs. Plague Champion of Conga Fury. Are you going to repair it? Apparently not. Not interested. Baneblade sitting on the approach to the VP. That's the remains of the Chimera there. 111 to 296. What's the red team's plan? Jim. Oh, got another Lictor up. There's a brood nest over there too. What is this? Oh, that's the flare from the spotters that just gives you vision. Yeah, that Plague Champion should be repairing. He wasn't doing anything else. Should have been repairing there. I hear a time field. I think, maybe. Baneblade trying to back away from all the scary Eldar. Catachrons could get some disruption in here, maybe. A well-timed grenade. There it is. Really good hit. Knocked back absolutely everything there. Baneblade should be safe. Just needs to keep moving so the Wraith Guard can't do their thing. I assume Guide was used on them at some point. Inquisitor with her mandate. Crippling volley would be good to shut down this melee stuff coming at you. And there's the second Land Raider Phobos, this time from Conga Fury. There's the crippling volley. Didn't hit all of the Seer Council, but got a bunch of stuff. And puts her mandate up to get stuck in there. Time field again. Shutting down these two super heavy tanks. Or super heavy vehicles. I guess a Land Raider isn't a tank, strictly speaking. Dirgecaster goes in. Rear armor hits though from a fire prism on the Baneblade. Needs some repair support. Here come Guardsmen. And a Plague Champion with Fist. Get some kills in. Killed one of the Seer Council there, I think. Armor Pestilence. Mucus Discharge can now get a revive maybe on this Inquisitor. 104 to 269. Up in the northeast, it's turning blue. This Nurgle Pred is still here. The Land Raider Phobos has gone really far forward. So much so that it's taking las cannon shots for no real reason. Get back, buddy. Don't push too fast, says Conga Fury. Mark of Pawn CSM on the prowl. Nothing else up for Jim. Struggling to get power in, it seems. Did they get bashed, red team? Don't think they did. Not recently, at least. Sneaky Lictor Alpha. Or sorry, Lictor. The heretics with their aspiring champion can spot him. Here comes another turret from Doraka. There's some Nurgle worship. Trying to help out this Chaos Predator, taking double las cannon hits, and down it goes. I mean, there's no real reason for it to be that far forward. The Venom Cannon was also getting shots in from the Hive Tyrant, I'm sure. Diego helping out. He's got his shield up, his warp field. Now going to eat a light grenade, though, to the face. And it did a lot of damage with everything else in there. Takes down the turret. Grenade barrage. Only hit very little. And there's a Vox operator reinforces it. Yep, I think so. It's a great target for a Noxious Cloud or two. Meanwhile, back on blue team's natural, we got some more Ogrins for Pakorn. Use your red, use to disrupt that stuff and then get into some melee. Banshee's quite low, but there's the washout. Ogrins now need to be careful. So much power melee in there. So much. I don't think Doom was used on them. Might be saving it for one of these big vehicles. That is a repair bunker, I assume. I don't think the Phobos is close enough to benefit from it, but it's full health anyway. Oh, Eldritch on the Land Raider. Now, double Wraith Guard getting volleys. Oh, the Farseer went down, which triggered the Spirit Seer death stun on the Wraith Guard. Blade Champion ties one of them up, but down goes the Land Raider Phobos. The Guardsmen should have come in and repaired it a bit sooner. Did they repair it at all? Demolisher Cannon was a bit late as well. 104 to 189. Back to the northeast. Blue team are holding it. What is this? Oh, spotters. Warrior Brood on the way for Jim. They have a Swarm Lord on the field. Not expecting that. I was expecting more Carnifex action. Chosen Plague Marines getting stuck in there, level 2. Can you hit these heretics with the Venom Cannon here? Not very well, it seems. There's your Swarm Lord. 4 Bone Swords. Reinforcement and Speed Synapse. Having a strange time fighting these CSM here. What's going on? There he goes. There he goes. There's the Blade Flurry. Only hit stuff in front of you. Oh, they took out the Phobos. Didn't even realise. Didn't even realise. Both the Phobos down. But a late game Blood Crusher here from Doraka. What is that all about? 104 to 177. Fire Prism for AlphaLegion. What happened to the other one? Did it go down? Is this it? Oh, that's it. There. It's still around. Lots of dead heroes. Inquisitor gets revived. Level 3 Plague Champion here. Imperial Abyss from Doraka, I guess. Looks like it killed a bunch of guardsmen and then it ran off. You've got some Chaos Terminators in the field. No upgrades yet. Might be worth getting the Lightning Claws to fight this melee blob of Tyranids. Can't really hit the Swarm Lord, but everything else will get minced. Double melee Synapse Warrior Brood here from Jim. Chaos Pred with no mark. Needs to keep moving. There we go. Ouch. Las Cannon's getting hot hits in. And we do indeed have Lightning Claws up for the Terminators. Let the mincing commence. Those Warrior Brood have to run. Plague Champion in there. That was the Aura of Decay, I think. Yep. Hitting everything back. Level 9 this fella. Goes down. Blood Crusher in amongst things. In amongst the las cannons. Don't think it's going to last very long. It's double Fire Prisms there, yeah. It's going to go down pretty quick. And 97 to 176. Tank still getting shots in. Level 2. There's Leech Essence from the Swarm Lord. Chaos Terminators can't fight absolutely everything. I mean, they're trying to. They're going to kill the Lictor, I think, are they? No. Lictor gets away. Terminator's having to teleport out. That chosen Plague Marines there? That got the cap? I think it was, but they just stood there afterwards. Red team are going to get the VP back. AlphaLegion came up here with the Wraith Guard. There's a heavy turret as well. Those double las cannons have done some work. What is this? Catechins on the VP. And Ogrin is to smack the power to death. Okay, and it would be to death because these are living generators, those Tyranid ones. Havoc's on the way for Doraka. Do have more chosen Plague Marines here. Maybe those were regular Plague Marines that went down. Gonna see. I don't see any Plague Marines here. There was stuff that was exploding, it looked like, when it died. I don't think they had touch of Nurgle and stuff on them. 97 to 100. Very confused. 97, 97. It's evened up. Tier 3 for Hector finally. Might see a Leman Russ dropped in quite fast actually. They have tons of power. Tons of red. Rocket Run could do some work as well. 97 to 88. Are they stealing? Oh, they're stealing the power as well. Look at that. More Gene Stealers for Jim. Carnifex did go down. Swarmlord has been pretty good so far, and they are running at the VP here. Bunker's still in there. Baneblade is still here. Baneblade is going to get chased down. Although these Gene Stealers don't have the rending tunnels, they don't have the heavy melee. Baneblade needs to move. Yeah, needs to keep moving. Marco Zeke CSM are caught. Don't think Conga Fury is paying attention. Oh, now he is. And they are, I think, going to get away. Flesh Hook could finish it. No Flesh Hook. They're now swarming the Baneblade. Kicking off in the northeast as well, I think. Ogren's getting stuck in, trying to disrupt things. Maybe some grenades from the Stormtroopers. There's a Blade Flurry. Ogren's flee. There's no way they could have held there. Ogren's fall. Back to the northeast. Oh, there's a Tyranids formation there. And the Swarmlord's getting rear armor hits on this Baneblade. I think it's done for. Nothing here really can make the Swarmlord leave quickly. Down it goes. Fire Prism, I think, got the last hit. Blue team are getting the northeast though. Lightning Claw Terminators have found a Leman Russ. Dropped in by Hector. Can't do a huge amount about it, but they're making it back off. Here come the Plasma Guns. There's only got one Guardsman squad left though. Terminators. Oh, teleported in. They teleported in. Super aggro. Need to be careful now. They're far from safety with no teleporter. These guys can't retreat, for those that don't know. Really determined to go after this Leman Russ for some reason. They might drop a model here. Uh oh, Fire Prisms are on them. They're definitely going to drop at least one model. I don't know if they can get away. Big misplay to teleport those guys in offensively. Big misplay. They're going to wipe easily. And blue team are not taking this power back. Fellas? Hello? We have a heavy bolter turret and a shrine, but nobody's interested in that power. Meanwhile, towards the south, 51 to 88 on the VP's avatar on the way for AlphaLegion. Blue team are reeling here. They still have that top VP. Locked in base almost, Pakorn. Another Baneblade on the way. I don't think that's the answer. It's just too slow. Leman Russes, maybe you can make work with the Executioner especially. Against some good Synapse Bombs. Level 5 Hive Tyrant. Gonna focus down a Lictor now, which does get it to leave at least. 30 to 88. Oh, looks like blue team are trying to concede, or at least two of them are. But one of them refuses to, wants to fight to the end. Leman Russ went for the Executioner. Is the Avatar going to be able to get onto the field and do some stuff? Maybe not. Fire Prism showing its rear arm here. Ouch. Execution is really painful. Leman Russ almost went down though. GG. Looks like the red team are going to take it. What do we got here? Level 6 Hive Tyrants. Level 8 Lord General. Had the sniper rifle at the end. We have a level 6 Farseer, very solid at the bottom, using webways and mobility to get in there. Pakorn, level 5 Inquisitor, was really kind of crippled by having these flamers. They couldn't trade shots from good range. And couldn't stop the melee blob. Although Banshees are dead at the end. I guess at the end they stopped something. Level 10 Plague Champion for Conga Fury, and a level 4 for Doraka. Had tons of turrets at the top, and did okay. I mean, the blue team had the top for a while. They had this power for ages, but the constant pressure here from AlphaLegion, just too much for Pakorn, and is tough for a slow Plague Champion to support both sides on a relatively large map like Greysock. But there you have it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.